Hello everyone, Brickdark here. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Star Wars 2022 Snowtrooper Battle Pack, which has 4 minifigures, 105 pieces, and retails for $20 in the United States. Start with what is easily the best part of this set, which is the Hoth Scout Trooper. This is the first time we're getting this figure in LEGO, and I have to say, it came out wonderfully. Got some very nice printing, like these straps that continue from the waist to the legs, as well as this very nice breathing tube at the back, as well as the excellent dual-molded Scout Trooper helmet they introduced in 2019. I believe this is the cheapest set that it has come in. Underneath, you can see a face that comes in some sets, I think, but I think it's mostly used just for, like, Imperial Troopers and the like. Comes with a small blaster. This is definitely a very nice figure to get, and I'm very happy that we're finally getting it. The other 3 figures included in the set are Snowtroopers, and I'm not a huge fan of these. So I think the figure in a vacuum is pretty good. You do have some very nice leg printing that continues from the torso and hips, as well as some nice back prints, and the tan hands are a fine enough addition. I think they are accurate, and the other 2 here one of them comes with that elongated blaster with the candle piece. But this is a Snowtrooper from 2014. This Snowtrooper has the physical backpack and the physical waist cape, which goes all the way around the waist, unlike this, which doesn't. It only comes on the front. Now, this one has some improvements, such as printed legs, but that is mostly just printing that is covered by this physical cloth piece that the 2014 version of the Snowtrooper has. And having that physical backpack as well feels a lot more accurate and a lot better and more complete. Even if this version does have the backpack printing, it doesn't feel quite as accurate as this original 2014 version. And that's a real shame that a figure from 8 years ago, this is an 8-year-old figure, is more complete than a figure released in 2022. That's a real shame in my opinion. But anyways, that's the direction LEGO seems to be headed. All of the Snowtroopers actually have unique face prints underneath, which I think is a neat enough addition, but it makes it very annoying to track in Brickset since they count each face as a different figure. But you can see those are the faces that they include, and it's a fine enough difference. It's better than everyone having the angry clone face, but I don't really think it's that worthwhile of a change, but it's nice enough, I guess. But yeah, that's it for the figures. There are 3 builds included with this set: the Hoth Speeder Bike, the EWeb Blaster, and this Snow Embankment. Looking at this speeder bike, I have to say, I'm not a fan of how it just doesn't stand straight. It slants down to the ground, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I think, in terms of looks, it's fine? I don't know. I just really don't like that slant. You do have this tan piece at the back, which is fine enough. You do have some of those Among Us pieces used as clips, and then you do have these parts, which is what makes it have that awkward slant, as well as a megaphone piece attached to the side and a control panel. Now you can take your Hoth Scout Trooper and have them sit down like this and hold on to the controllers or the handles and have them drive around. I guess you could try and angle them forward and angle these forward as well to make it look more accurate, like that. Like, that's a pretty decent look, but older versions of this speeder bike have done this look better, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just not a fan. Like, look at that. It looks very ugly. I'm not a fan of that look at all. It just is completely off balance, and it looks very bad in my opinion. As for the EWeb Blaster, it's an alright design. It's not the most detailed, and it's missing the actual power supply box that attaches to it, which other versions have had, but I think that's alright though. This is a $20 set, and I will say it doesn't really feel like a $20 set, so including that extra little generator probably would have gone a long way. This does use that newer stud shooter design, which actually encloses the stud and can fire both 1x1 studs and 1x1 tiles, so you just push down on this, and it has some pretty decent power to it, and you can turn the gun around, and it's built using those superhero blaster pieces as the base, as you can see. And then you can have one of your Snowtroopers hold onto the thing, though it takes a bit of finesse to get it to look perfectly straight on the ground. But when you have it like that, it actually looks pretty good. But yeah, that's about it for the EWeb blaster. Finally, you have this little snow embankment build, which isn't really much. Does have these electro binoculars at the back, and you can place down one of your figures here about, or you could have them facing this way. Now, a pretty big design flaw that I just noticed is you can't really, I mean, I guess like that, but you can't really have them with their hand down next to it. It just doesn't work. And then there's also adequate space behind this, so you could put the EWeb cannon as well if you would like. But yeah, nothing really much going on with him. That's about it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the instructions. The box does have that new 2022 box design with the blue stripe for Episode 5 and Darth Vader at the bottom, but this is the same box size that they used for $15 battle packs, and this is $20, so I'm not sure how I really feel about that. Then you also have pretty cool Episode 5 emblem on the side. I'm not sure if that was present on other sets from different movies, but yeah, that's about it for the box. The instructions are really small. So at the back, they have an ad for the Skywalker Saga, shot at the back from the back of the box. Then I believe they advertise some of the other sets. Come on. There. So they advertise some Hoth sets, including the 2020 AT-AT and the 2021 AT-AT versus Tauntaun Microfighters. Then they have the other January sets, which I own the Hoth AT-ST, and a review of that will be out in a couple weeks from when you're seeing this video. But yeah, that's it for the instructions. I'm disappointed by this set. The best part of it is that exclusive Hoth Scout Trooper, which they nailed. But other than that, the rest of the set isn't that great. The speeder bike has this very ugly slant to it that just looks awful. The snow embankment is fine. And then the EWeb blaster is missing the power generator that connects to it. In addition, the Snowtroopers aren't even the best Snowtroopers we've gotten. That would have to go to 2014 or 2016 if those ones have leg printing. But they're missing the physical backpack and the physical waistcoat piece, which LEGO doesn't seem to want to do cloth hip attachments anymore, which is puzzling because figures like Echo and these Snowtroopers really deserved them and would have benefited a lot from having them. But yeah, this set definitely doesn't feel worth the $20 that you're paying, which it's nice that the figures don't have stud shooters anymore, but I never found that to be as big of an issue as other people found it to be. I would have preferred these normal blasters, and it's nice that we are getting these normal blasters, but is it enough to justify a $5 increase? This set, I don't think so, no. If they had included that extra generator attachment for the EWeb blaster, maybe I would be rethinking my argument, but as it stands, I don't think this set is worth $20. Again, the best part of this set is that Hoth Scout Trooper, and they absolutely nailed that figure, and I think it's a great figure. But yeah, this set is pretty disappointing, if I had to be honest. This set is going to get a 5 out of 10. I think if you want to expand your Hoth display, picking one up, especially if it's on a sale, wouldn't hurt, but There's better Hoth sets you can get, and this just isn't that good. And I hate to say that because I love Hoth and it's one of my favorite things to build and display, but yeah, this set is pretty disappointing. Anyways, that's about it. See you guys later. Peace.